Welcome back to another episode of the Superbus Project with myself, NuxV1, and today we're going to see about repairing this table before I go to Sweden tomorrow. So there's the broken leg, and I think if I move it in slightly or move it out slightly, depending on how it is in line with this other one, I think I'll just be able to screw it back in. Unfortunately the wood underneath it's all sort of like chipped and rotten and what have you, so I don't know, we'll see. But I'm going to get the drill out and some screws and we'll see what happens. Right, well there you go, one repaired table that I found in a skip, and it hasn't cost me anything, so there you go. Excellent. The top's a bit rough, as you can probably see, and it's splitting a bit, but the legs are great. So what I can do if I really want is I can just cut a new top out of like some laminated plyboard or whatever and I'll be sweet. So yeah, there you go, fix the table. I don't know what else I'm going to get on with for today, but that's one of the things out of the way. Job done. Okay, so this morning I'm going to be leaving Groningen and starting my journey up to Sweden. It's going to take about 10 hours I think. And you may be wondering where all my stuff is. I have moved it into here, so for the journey it isn't all knocking about and falling over the place and things like that. So yeah, let's take a final little look at Groningen. This place is so chill, I love it. But today unfortunately we say goodbye and I continue my journey, so hopefully the next time you see me I will be in Denmark somewhere, fingers crossed, or Germany or Denmark, it depends. But yeah, look how tidy this shit is now. I could do with a hoover really, but sadly I don't have one, so yes, I just got to empty out the water bucket, get rid of the rubbish, and then I'm sweet, I'm good to go. See you soon. Okay, here we are in Denmark. Sorry I didn't get any footage in Germany. It was a bit of a stressful one in Germany. The sat-nav kept taking me back. I went back to the same sort of industrial estate shopping area 3 fucking times because of this thing, man. I appreciate the use of the sat-nav. However, it got me lost because in Germany there are some new roads and the sat-nav didn't realise that the new roads were there, so it just kept turning me around, and so like, you've got to go back, and at one point it was like, you need to turn around on the motorway. No, absolutely not. So that's that problem. So I'm in Denmark. I'm about halfway there now. I'm almost at Sweden. I've got another 5 hours to go. I've already done 5 hours, or probably more than that, thanks to the fucking getting turned around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my lunch, my turkey roll lunch. Let me see if I can undo this with one hand. Hang on. Hey, turkey. So yeah, you can see me eating as well. I'm a bit annoyed. I didn't want to get lost. How bad am I? This is like one of my casual gaming videos. Eating and that. It's raining a little bit as well, so I don't really want to go out there. But yeah. This is probably all we're going to see of Denmark, sadly. Right, well, probably all you're going to see of Denmark. I've got to keep going up and down the very long roads. And I keep feeling really funny, like, I know I'm not tired, but the long roads are kind of so boring, they put you into a frame of mind where you could sort of just, you know, I don't know. It's not tired, but it is a bit daydreamy. I don't know what the best way to describe it is. But I've been cranking the music up and having the window open and all that nonsense, and I've been stopping occasionally for breaks. So I would have liked to have stopped a few more times, but on the other side of it, I just want to get to Sweden and chill out, do you know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, this is the services at Denmark. There you go. And I saw a couple of hitchhikers. Oh my god, I saw a couple of hitchhikers this morning. on the on-ramp into out of one of the little German towns, and but there was two of them. And they look like the sort of hippy dippy type, you know, the sort of person I'd get on with really well. And but unfortunately there were two of them, so obviously I've only got the one seat. Look, this is my one seat. Ta-da! It's currently looking after my bag and my hoodie. But yeah, I was thinking, you know, it'd be nice to get a hitchhiker if you can trust them. Obviously, you can sort of trust the hippy dippy types because they're probably more afraid of me than I am of them, if you know what I mean. And we gel anyway, me and the hippy dippy types. But yeah, I was thinking, oh, it'd be nice to just get some company for, you know, the drive up here. That'd be sweet. But I haven't seen any hitchhikers since, and they're usually in pairs, which I suppose makes sense. Would you want to be picked up by people like me on your own? I don't think so. So yeah. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling now. It's nice to just get this all out of my system, though, man. I've had to just sit here listening to the music in sort of quiet, just I can't believe the sat nav betrayed me sort of thing, and talking now is, oh my god, it's therapeutic. But I'm gonna eat my my turkey rolls. The turkey was on offer. It was very good. Dutch turkey. I don't know if it's Dutch turkey, but it was certainly bought in the land of the Dutch, in the Holland, in the Netherlands. So yeah. But yeah, that's the road I'm following, E45. And as soon as I rang my dad up and was like, or I rang my mum up, and I literally screamed down the phone, I was like, this fucking sat-nav! And so I don't think she was too impressed with that. But Dad helped me out. And he was like, right, you want to take the E45, which is easy to remember because that's like a fucking cream in the UK. So E45 to Denmark, and then I want to get onto the E20. So now I'm sort of looking for the E20. I want to keep the sun behind me around midday, and then as it sort of gets into later evening, I want to keep it on my left-hand shoulder. This is a tactic that he taught me when I was lost in Amsterdam years and years and years ago. I think the first time I ever went to Amsterdam, we didn't have sat-nav, and I rang my dad up. I was like, how do I get back to Calais from Amsterdam? He was like, oh, just keep the sun on your right hand shoulder, and that worked amazingly. So ever since then it's sort of just been like, right, you want to keep the sun behind you and sun on your left hand shoulder. So that is the trick. Anyway, I am seriously fucking rambling now, so yeah, this is Denmark. Next time you see me, it'll be in Sweden. Lots of love, take it easy. Mwah. Peace out, people. We made it to Sweden. Yeah, look, there's my chosen family, Kay and Kyle, and yeah, we're just walking around the lake at the minute on our way to town, I think.
This is a pond in Sweden, not
yeah.
a massive lake that we know it as in England.
This is a pond to the lovely Swedish people. Oh wow, this is cool. That's mad. So yeah, I made it safely last night. Finally arrived. It was a 10-hour long drive. And heads up, driving through Denmark is a shitty country to drive through. Just warning you now. But Sweden was nice to drive through. But Denmark, I couldn't handle that. And every time I stopped to get petrol in Denmark, I had to give my passport over because they don't trust us bloody foreigners. So, but yeah, we made it. I'm alive. I made it. And I'm here with my friends now, so that's all good. So, more video from Gothenburg later. See you soon! So this is the central station for Gothenburg. And then over there's the city proper. And then they got a tram system as well. So that's kind of cool. So we're going to be using the trams to go check out the museums. And so yeah. Sweden's nice. I like it here. It's kind of chilled and relaxing. It's cool. Yeah. We took the bus here, and now I think we're about to take the tram. Okay, adventure on! Look at this big bastard.
It looks like we went Jurassic World.
We're at the Universium. And apparently they've got an aquarium and some sciencey things.
And a rainforest.
And a rainforest, all under one roof. So that's going to be really cool to see. And also there's a Ferris wheel at the background there, which is also nice. There you go. Kyle said that the Swedish learnt from Jurassic Park and have only got herbivores roaming around. So yes, top points for that. Oh nice. Cosplay?
Cosplay show between 6 and 7 at the Culture Festival.
Oh, excellent. Very cool. Alright, we're going to go into the Universium. Do pay attention, 007. This is the aquarium. We're about like 4 or 5 stories up in the well, 4 or 5 stories up at the moment, and there's just ducks, and over here there are fish. This is trout and salmon. They just seem to be like, they seem to be in some kind of like stasis though. Like they're all bunched up in this one corner and not really moving anywhere. So it's a bit, it makes me feel a bit sad, like they need a bit more room to get around. And apparently this is Catfish Corner. What have you found?
Snakes.
Oh, cool! Do you know they can swim? Yeah, snakes can swim, man. I see a video Law put up. Check Law's videos out. And yeah, there was a snake that just sort of across the top of the water. It was weird. Cool though. But this tank's a bit better. They got more room to move about in here, man, than them trout and salmon.
How cool is that? Another one up there, look. Oh yeah, two. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice the other one.
Oh, has he got his back to us? Is that one up there?
There's two up there.
Oh yeah.
There's one away. That one's posted. It's like, I'm on a tree. Them ones are high vehicles.
That's cool.
Lou goes to catch them all the time. Managed to get one into the bank though. That's where caviar comes from.
That's nice, man.
So,
That's a nice fish, man. That's a big fucking ass. This tank looks a bit better, like they've got a bit more room to move around in here.
that's strange.
Manta ray. Hello.
To the shark tunnel, over to the door to the rainforest.
He was like, look at me. Manta rays are boring. Look at me instead. No, I want to look at the manta ray.
Ja, lyssna på snoppen som inte har fått en liten svarsdos. Jag räcker upp en hand så får ni det av mig en liten volym. De har alla fått dosa som har spelat lite. Ja, bra. Börjar så. Fint. Det får man ifrån. Vi kan spela en del på sånt guy här. Men vi har Caroline också här. Hon är där. Hör jag.
Oh, they're so weird when they move, aren't they? That's so cool.
Men vi får en liten dos i handen. Den ser ut så här.
That's crazy. Fair warning, there's a black widow in here. I can't really, the camera doesn't want to focus on it though. But he's in there, or she's in there. And this is a Mexican red knee tarantula. Seriously, if you don't like spiders, look away now. The zoom on my camera stopped working. It's like, I don't like spiders. There's a tarantula. He looks like a big old bastard. If you ever eat a tarantula, make sure you cook it all properly because the hairs are what do you in. What's this one? Blue baboon?
I don't know what it looks like. What I'm looking for. A white spot assassin bug in here, but I don't know what that looks like either.
Assassin bug. That's a cool name. Damn shame we can't see him though.
Half expecting to see a bug with a little Assassin's Creed hoodie on.
Hey mate. Oh my god, look at this guy. He's got the world's largest fangs.
You can tell it's a viper because see the arrowhead shaped head?
Yeah.
That's because those big bones, those big cheekbones, contain the gargantuan fangs.
And all the venom as well, I imagine.
Yeah.
That's
the most venom of all snakes.
Oh look, and there's shed his... Oh, there's different tanks, but there's shed skin there from whatever lives in this tank.
Jameson Mamba.
Shouldn't they be really big, the Mamba?
No, they're not. But the black Mamba is the most venomous.
Oh my god, look at this thing's eyes.
Oh wow.
That thing would mess you up. Oh wow. I always thought the Mamba was a big one. Oh my god, the focus on this camera is so bad. I apologise if you're watching at home. Oh, I've lost him. His camouflage is working too well.
Nope, spiders.
If you look directly up, you can see him up there.
Oh yeah. Hello mate. That's cool. And then I think this is just this box is just for it's just for spiders. It says we are creating whole new environments for animals and plants.
Oh yeah, there's obviously nothing in there. That's what's usually in there.
Okay, this is a serious warning now. If you really do not like spiders, please, please, please look away now. That's bad ass, man. Alright, it's over. The spider stuff's over. I think we're in the rainforest area now. And it's really warm. It is ridiculously warm in here. This place is so cool. Sadly we can't see this dude's face, but this is a sloth. Or a sloth, however you want to pronounce it. He looks like he's asleep. You can just about see his claws there as well. They look pretty mean, them claws. Doesn't look like there are any others in the tank. That's mad. You enjoy your little snooze, dude. Ah, no, too much light reflection. Check out these larvae. And then look at the size of the butterflies that come out of them. How mad is that? This one's got some nice blue stuff on his wings. Monkey!
I just sort of tap the shotgun and jump on.
The turtle go. Oh, sweet. There's the turtle, tortoise, and then up the top there you got more monkeys. Okay, I think I've sorted out the focus problem. Look at these two dudes. There are a million signs around this place that say don't use flash, and then people are still using flash.
Another one just on the handbag here as well, which is what they can get.
This crocodile alligator thing, I can never tell the difference. He looks vicious, doesn't he? He looks like he'd snap your arm off in a second. What a legend. Yeah, look, you can see some of the white streaks on the camera. And what? They're just
The Earth's natural radiation.
no way. We found the space section here at the I can never remember the name, Universium. I just want to call it the museum, but it's not. And they've got all sorts of crazy stuff here. Like there's a space sleeping. There's an astronaut sleeping bag over there that I haven't tried out yet. This thing is all information about the ISS and things like that, which is also very, very cool. It tells you all about how the fuel they are. This is a infrared camera, not infrared heat-seeking camera. And apparently I am 36 degrees. Hang on, let me see if I can get my ugly mug in there for you. 36.8 degrees. So yeah, we're in the space section and I'm probably not going to leave for a long time. So see you soon.
daughter of the moon, guardian of doom. What light has life provided you?
This is true.
What rewards have you collected for the souls your actions have spared?
Guess what tune?
Nothing.
Oh yeah, because they're cosplaying Sailor Moon, Sail.
Come. Nothing. Call on darkness. Let it fill you and erase who you used to be. Reveal your true selves. Lay it bare for the world. There's energy to be found, power to be harvested. Bring them darkness. Bring them doom.
I'll be honest, I've got no idea what's going on, and I haven't for the past hour. And this show hasn't even been on for that long.
There'll be a Deadpool out doing a conga line.
I really think the most unfortunate place to stand behind the stage because I can't see anything.
We'll stand somewhere else
Was it
then.
good? Yes. Let's see, we are swiftly moving on to one of our Danish contestants. Chikara cosplay as Wonder Woman from DC Comics.
Surely this is just fancy dress. This, Is she wearing the tiara? I can't see the tiara. There could be issues with DC continuity here.
Here in man's world, I'm the ambassador for Themyscira. Here, I represent the people of the Paradise Island and practice their Amazon values. Values I wish to teach you. When the people of man's world hear the word Amazon, you think of a war-loving, man-hating barbarian who enjoys slaying her enemies and takes pleasure in defeating whoever is in her way. Yet this is not the truth. This is not the true Amazon way. We Amazons of Themyscira fight only when needed. And when in battle, we fight for peace, love, and equality. We fight for fairness and for justice, not only for ourselves, but for mankind as well. We also fight for your world. I'm here as a token to that promise. My mission is to bring peace to man's world. I'm the ambassador for Themyscira. I'm an Amazon, and I am Wonder Woman.
Rider from Tangled.
Loving Tangled at the moment.
Alone at last.
So weak to handle myself out there, huh, Mother? Well, tell that to my friend. Rapunzel.
Here's the deal. I was in a situation, gallivanting through the forest. I came across your tower, and... Oh no! Where is my satchel?
I've hidden it. Okay, Flynn Rider. I'm prepared to offer you a deal.
Deal?
Well, tomorrow evening, they will light the night sky with these lanterns. Take me to these lanterns, and only then will I return your satchel to you.
No can do. Unfortunately, the kingdom and I aren't exactly simpatico at the moment, so I won't be taking you anywhere.
Something brought you here, Flynn Rider. Call it what you will. Fate, destiny.
A horse.
So I have made the decision to trust you.
A horrible decision, Rachel.
But trust me when I tell you this. You can tear this tower apart brick by brick. But without my help, you will never find your precious satchel. I promise.
All right, listen, I didn't want to have to do this, but you leave me no choice. Here comes the smolder. This is kind of an off day for me. This doesn't normally happen. Fine, I'll take you to see the lanterns.
Really? Oops.
You broke my smolder.
Come on.
No. I don't say.
Okay, so we're at the next day now. I apologise if there's any wind, but check out this amazing view down here. Isn't that just the most perfect thing you've ever seen? And that's is that a pond? That's the lake. Okay, this is the lake. And then there's another one that's sort of like a similar size that they just call the pond. And I think we could just go fishing down there. I might do some fishing later. Set the tripod up and get some video footage of me fishing. That'd be cool. But yeah, we're just about to jump on the bus from this one over here, and then it will take us into town, and that'll be cool. Back to Gothenburg, and then adventure awaits. So yeah. Just got on the Padden sightseeing boat. It goes under 20 bridges in Gothenburg and takes about 50 minutes. So I'm looking forward to this. This should be good fun. I'll try and keep you updated, but I'm a bit nervous about throwing my camera in the water, so we'll see.
På 1800-talet sen bestämde man sig för att plocka ner satsmuren, och då byggdes den gata vi har till vänster om oss här, Stora Nygatan, och det var hit Göteborgs rikaste befolkning flyttade och bosatte sig. So in the 19th century they decided to take down the city wall, and the street we have here on your left was built. The big new street. This is where the wealthiest people of Gothenburg decided to live.
Oh, the patricians area.
Och Göteborg är och har alltid varit en väldigt internationell stad. Bland annat är vi enda staden i Sverige med ett svenskt och ett engelskt namn. Och tidigt kom det folk hit för att hjälpa oss att bygga staden och utveckla den. Och många av dem stannade kvar. Bland annat fick vi hjälp av holländarna att bygga just de här vallgravarna. För de hade tekniken inne efter att ha byggt Amsterdam. So Gothenburg is and has always been a very international city. We're the only city in Sweden to have one name in Swedish and one in English. And early on, people came here to help us build and expand the city. The Dutch people came here to help us build these moats and the city walls because they had the technique after building Amsterdam. Till höger om... Och så är vi ute i Stora hamnkanalen, och det här var Göteborgs första hamn. We're now out in the big harbor canal, and this was Gothenburg's first harbor. Uppe på våran högra sida har vi Gustav Adolfs torg.
So far as
Här hittar ni denna veckan en liten matmarknad. Men där uppe ser ni också statyn utav stadens grundare. So up here on your right we have the Gustav Adolf Square. This week it doubled as a food market. But up there you can also see the statue of the city's founder. Det sägs att Gustav Adolf kunde inte långt härifrån pekade bestämt neråt och sa det här min stad ska ligga. So the legend says the city's founder Gustav Adolf, he stood on a hill not far from here, precisely pointing downward saying, this is where my city is gonna be.
Yeah, in the museum up here on the right, there was photographs of this place as a harbour, and that was really cool. Like, we got to see some of them.
Och strax framför oss på höger sida här har Göteborgs stadsmuseum. Det byggdes för att vara högkvarteret för Ostindiska kompaniet som seglade hela vägen till Kina och tog med sig bland annat te och sill till Sverige. Och Ostindiska kompaniet anses vara ett av Sveriges genom tiderna mest framgångsrika företag. So here on your right we have the Gothenburg City Museum. This was built to be the home office of the East India Trading Company who sailed all the way down to China and brought back tea and silk among other things. The East India Trading Company is considered to be one of Sweden's most successful companies throughout the time. So we're now out in the Gothenburg inner harbor and we're traveling on the Göta River and the ocean is still a bit further out. Om att här kommer det upp jämsides med kanalbåten Duno. Medan här ska man till Stockholm. So here on your right we have this way you can travel on the Göta River all the way up to Stockholm and it takes about 6 days.
Bloody hell. Oh, what's that one? That's cool.
Och här kommer vi nu upp jämsides med en massa gamla krigsskepp. De här är alla en del av Maritima museum som är ett av de största flytande museerna i världen. Här inne kan man bland annat besöka en ubåt.
Oh my God.
So here on your right we have some old warships. They are all part of the Maritima Museum, which is one of the largest floating museums of the world. And among other things, you can visit a submarine in here.
Oh my God, I've got to go do that then, haven't I? I've got to. Kyle, are you on that?
Och ytterst här har vi jagaren Småland. Och hon var färdig 1952 och tjänstgjorde i svenska flottan i ungefär 25 år. Och tillsammans med ett annat skepp så är hon det första av sitt slag.
I don't understand why they've painted their ships camouflage.
Småland. She was finished in 1952 and then served in the Swedish Navy for about 25 years. And together with one other boat, she is the first of her kind.
That's awesome.
Och kikar ni nu rakt framåt så närmar vi oss vad som och här framför oss har vi också en väldigt stor fin båt. Det här är den 4-mastade barken Viking. Det är ett danskt skepp som vi köpte till Göteborg på 50-talet. Men ungefär 10 år efter vi hade köpt barken Viking hit så bestämde vi oss för att bygga en bro i andra änden av älven. Bron, den är 45 meter hög. Högsta masten ni har här, den är 55 meter hög. Det gör det lite svårt att segla utan underbronar. Nu för tiden så ligger båten permanent fast här i våran hamn och har istället blivit ett hotell och en restaurang. So this great ship we have here on your right is the four-masted bark Viking. It's a Danish ship that we bought to Gothenburg in the 50s. But about 10 years after we bought it, we decided to build a bridge on the other end of the river. The bridge is 45 meters high, and the tallest mast on this boat is 55 meters high.
Oh.
Which makes it hard to sail it out of the harbor. Today, it's been permanently locked here in the harbor, and it's been turned into a hotel and a restaurant instead.
That's crazy.
So Gothenburg was for a long time the leading shipyard in the city of the world.
GBB boat.
When 3 out of our 4 big shipyards up there to defend the city, and thankfully we never had to use them. Så har vi en av det här är en lagring där. Så här har det stora tankar som man fyller upp med vatten och då sjunker klockan ner igen. Köra in båten ifrån koppändan. När man sedan tömmer hållarna på vatten.
No way. This entire structure sinks. That's crazy. Man, Swedish people are awesome. They got the engineering down.
Men bara hitta dessa och det låg innan färgen till höger. Så på vår högra sida här åker vi Stena Lines Danmarks terminal. Härifrån.
This is the lowest bridge in Sweden. It's called the hairdresser's bridge. Because if you don't lean down while going under it, you'll get a new haircut when you come out the other side. Oh man, this is actually crazy.
He's going really slow on her.
Man, that's proper low, isn't it? And then this one's a bit better. Okay. That's crazy. I didn't think they'd be allowed to drive under a bridge that low.
Inga nya frisyrer. No new hairdos. I'm glad to see it. Så alldeles strax nu kommer vi åka under en till bro. Och precis efter vi har gjort det, då vill jag att ni tittar upp till vänster. För på höjden där så ser man en bit av en mur. Och det var så hela muren brukade se ut från 16 upp till 1800-talet. So just after we pass under this bridge ahead of us, I want you to look up to the left. And up on the hill there, you see a piece of wall that looks exactly like the city wall that covered the entire city. It used to look like from the 17th up to the 19th century.
Oh yeah.
Så på höjden till vänster om man säger. So up on the hill on your left. So Gothenburg is a famous fishing city, And a long time ago, the men was out at sea and caught the fish, then brought it back into this piece of the canal and handed it over to their wives so they could sell it. They used to do so out in the streets, but it was very cold and wet most part of the year. Och till slut så krävde då fruarna ett ställe inomhus att sälja sin fisk. Och vi här i Göteborg, vi fick fiskekyrka. So the wives demanded an indoor place in the end to sell their fish, and we here in Gothenburg, we got the fish church. Och även om det här inte är en riktig kyrka så finns det de som har gift sig här inne. Och för att göra det, då behöver man nog inte vara religiös, men kanske lite religiös. So even though this is not a real church, people have gotten married in here. And to do so, you don't have to believe in God, but maybe believe in cod. Och Göteborg hade som många andra städer för problem med bränder innanför stadsmuren. Och då bestämde man sig för att här inne bygger vi bara av sten. Men det var många som inte hade råd med det, och de fick ta sitt pick och pack upp till andra sidan kanalen, upp till Haga, som ni har till höger om er, som blev Göteborgs första förort. Och än idag kan man se de gamla trähusen här uppe och bli friska. Tyvärr tog pengarna slut någonstans halvvägs och byggnaden blev bara hästskoformen. Så det där projektet gick inte riktigt runt, kan man säga. So up here on your left we have a round building, what appears to be a round building. This was Gothenburg's first hospital, and back when it was built, we were very superstitious here in Gothenburg, or in Sweden, and believe that sickness gets stuck in the corners. So if we make the hospital round, people will get healthy. Unfortunately, we ran out of money about halfway, so the building only became horseshoe-shaped.
Oh. That's a shame about that hospital. That would have been really cool if they'd have managed to finish it.
På er högra sida har vi Kungsparken, en av många parker här i Göteborg. Den sträcker sig hela vägen uppifrån Stora Teatern ner till Järntorget. Och här inne ska finnas planterat minst ett av varje träd som naturligt växer i de nordiska länderna. So here on your right we have the King's Park, one of many parks here in Gothenburg. This one reaches from the big theater down to the Iron Square, and in here should be planted at least one of each tree that naturally grows in the Nordic countries.
That's cool when people wave. That's so fun. Oh god, is that a London bus?
Selfish and ships.
Oh, do they?
Go nuts about it when we first moved here. All the English.
Och här framme på så har vi lite annorlunda staty. Det här är Prometheus, och han har väl egentligen ingenting med Göteborg att göra. Han sägs ha hjälpt Zeus skapa oss människor, men sen förargade han gudarna och de straffade honom genom att sätta den här stenformationen på hans huvud. So here on your left we have Prometheus standing as a statue. He doesn't really have anything to do with Gothenburg. He is said to have helped Zeus create us humans, but then he angered the gods, and they punished him by putting this rock formation on top of his head to wear for the rest of his life.
Poor dude.
Nu är vi tillbaka där vi började turen, och jag ber er sitta tills vi ligger helt stilla vid kajen. Har man lånat en flytväst kan man gärna lämna den här framme. So we're now back where we started the tour, and I ask you to remain seated until we made a full stop here at the dock.
Moose, elk and hjort. We've just got off the bus, or the boat, sorry, I keep getting that confused. We've just got off the boat, and I also, before I continue this video, I apologise for all the focusing problems. I fixed the focus on one video, and then I turn the camera off and it forgets all my settings, so that's no good. But we're in Sweden, we're about to try some moose. We're going to try and eat some moose. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'll let you know. It should be a fun, exciting experience. New food! Right, so this is elk I'm about to enjoy eating. Who got the wild boar?
Kyle did.
Kyle got the wild boar.
It's deer. They're all the same kind of species.
That's crazy.
It tastes really similar.
And then what did you get, Kane? Burger? Pulled pork burger. Very cool. So now we're going to eat food that we've never eaten before and see what this is like. Okay, so the deer was delicious, tasted a bit like kebab, but now we are here in the, is this City Museum Gothenburg? And we're about to walk through the prehistoric area. So we're going to have a little wander around here and check this stuff out.
That's interesting. I never thought of that.
Are they all flint tools?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, cool. We're gonna have a little wander around and get back to you. Okay, so this is a bit of a odd one. The Rolfsakar man. He died 4,500 years ago. And he's been preserved in like the lime and that. It's a bit weird seeing a skeleton body, I don't know. Very strange. One thing I will remark though is that his teeth are in better condition than mine. So, yes, that is one thing to consider. And apparently he received an axe wound to the leg. Let me just check this before he died. Yeah, he received a cutting blow to the leg before he died. This is very surreal. This is awesome. For several thousand years, people built their homes in much the same way. People and animals lived together in long buildings, thanks to traces left by the walls and from the holes from the posts. For the posts which supported the roof, we can tell how large these buildings were and how they were designed, but it is very difficult to know for sure from the remains just how the roof and walls were made. That's awesome, man. Okay, we're in the Viking section now. And there's an axe head here that was apparently used for chopping wood, but could also function as a hammer or be used for slaughtering animals. And then you've got the blacksmith tongs there. But if we turn behind us, check this out. The lighting in here is not too great. But this is the Askakar ship, and I'm probably saying that really wrong, because you know I'm not Swedish. And this was I think they just found it. It just washed up one day underneath the river, and yeah, they brought it here and tried to, I don't know, keep it in one piece, or at least replicate it as best they could. But this is crazy. And this ship's like from 1100 AD, if I read this right. Hang on, let me just check again. Dinar, a copy of the Viking ship Askakar built in Gothenburg. Oh no, this is a copy of it. And then I suppose these are the original parts that they've copied from. So, around 900 AD, over 1100 years ago, around 900 AD, she served as a trading vessel. And in the 1930s, it just appeared out of the clay. So, that's pretty cool. And then if we come up the top here, I think you've got some examples of jewellery and things like that, but then you've also got weapons, yeah! Oh, penannular brooches! They're for cloaks and stuff. That's cool. I learnt that because of Lindy Page. If you want to know more about history and stuff, check out Lindy Page's channel. He is a legend. Yeah, new weapons. Around 700 AD, the double-edged sword were lengthened and made heavier. Instead of thrusting at the enemy, the longsword was now used for hacking. A well-forged sword was highly prized. These are mad. Okay, we've just come from the Viking section straight into sort of what looks a bit more modern day-ish. Obviously it isn't modern day, but things certainly look a bit more... It's like a hospital by the looks of things. And then at the back there looks like a barbed wire fence or something. This, I don't think many of the things here are in English, so I can't really translate and tell you what's going on in here. So I think we're gonna check our map and perhaps we'll come back through here, I don't know, but we'll see. Okay, so besides finding the thing that Indiana Jones got in the Raiders of the Lost Ark, this entire section of the museum is dedicated to the period of time between the Scandinavian countries went from Viking into European Christian countries. So we've got the translation book here, so I'm going to be doing some reading while I'm walking around. But yeah, it's very interesting. Sorry. But the imagery is very depressing. I found some more awesome weapons for you from the period. This is the transition from sort of the Viking Age to the Middle Ages. And these look amazing. It must have taken quite some skill to wield such a weapon that long, especially this one at the front. It must have taken a lot of skill. It looks like a double-handed sword as well, to be honest with you. So you wouldn't be using a shield with it. You'd just be running in there, hacking your foes to death. Or hoping to hack your foes to death. I do have the guidebook here, but we've established that it's better to look around at the actual exhibitions and then worry about learning about them later. Just enjoy the exhibitions now and then worry about having your head in a book, researching this stuff later. I'm getting it all on video, so I can definitely research it later. Vargod. So I'm going to work out what this is. I'm going to find out what this is in the book, and then I'll get back to you and let you know, because this is something I will look up. Give me a sec. Right, so unfortunately the guide isn't too clear on this. I can't even find it in the book, so I'm going to take a copy of this inscription, and then if you press the pause button now, you can go over to Google Translate and maybe you can teach me a thing or two about the Gravhall. I think it might be a tombstone. I think what I can get from the guide is a tombstone, but they don't remember they don't know the original position it was in and that sort of thing. And if we go over here, I think some people are playing a game, trading game. What are you up to?
No idea.
Oh yeah, you're learning the rules.
Right. Go on then.
She's having the time of her life over it.
Don't make me laugh, it hurts.
You definitely want to be filming that.
What are you doing there, Kay? You've moved on from your selfie stick. What you got now?
It's the next big thing.
I'm determined. No, we'll get it.
She doesn't want to go on the cruise anymore. She wants to stay in.
Ooh.
So, if I move there, then if you've moved into my ship, you would get that thing.
Yes!
Legend.
I believe, yes.
So what do I do?
Then
we
you
just
get
swap?
you get that piece, and that
I get
fills
that.
that
In
there.
my way.
Yeah.
Oh wow, look at you guys go. You're learning the game and that. That's awesome. Oh wow, is this armour? I think this might be some armour here. Looks like ring mail? I don't think that's chain mail. Oh yeah, ring brynjar. So I reckon that's ring mail. Let me check the guide. Once again, I was unable to find anything in the guide about this, but I think it's pretty obvious that it is ring mail as opposed to chain mail. That must have been really hard to wear though. I imagine there was probably a cloth underneath it, you know, like to protect the wearer from the armour itself. But that looks pretty protective if you ask me. I think you'd have a bit of trouble getting through that. So yeah, unfortunately the guide, this guide, translation thing, I couldn't work out anything in there. I've worked out the first few little areas, but then I think I lost track, so And these look like jewellery and decorations. You can't really see because the lighting here isn't too great, but there you go. This is going to be one of the longest tour videos. I don't know what's going on. It's just like basically my holiday snap. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. Here we have the most ornate flintlock pistol in the world. Is it a flintlock pistol?
It is.
Stost Tillaning. That looks like you'd probably get about 8 shots out of it maximum before like bits started falling off of it, do you know what I mean? Oh, is that a chest piece?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. We're in the weapons section. Weapons and armour.
It's a good key.
That looks like a pickaxe head there. And then over here we've got a... I don't know what type of sword this is, but it looks very ornate compared to the other ones that we've seen. I want to say falchion, but I know that's wrong. That's like the wrongest thing. What is it? Number 2. Number 2 is Varja Avjan.
Some of that looks nasty.
You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of any of this stuff, would you? Number 3 just looks like a beating weapon, like you pick it up and just beat someone with it. Holy crap.
It's like the most ridiculous thing you can think of as well.
I'm not sure it's a weapon. I'm not sure number 3 is a weapon.
No, it's a bit weird.
I'm glad the music started playing. That's added some ambience to this place. Oh, what is this? What is that?
Some kind of carpenter's tool. We're not sure.
Is it Rubik's Cube? Do you hit them with it?
Rubik's Cube from the Middle Ages.
It's got a handle on it.
Oh, is this all about the development of Groningen? Not Groningen, Gothenburg. Sorry, I've just come from Dutch Planet, like...
Is that a pretzel? I think it is.
It is, isn't it?
A royal box of pretzels.
This is an important box for pretzels.
Yes. We like pretzels.
I think this room is to do with the development of Gothenburg as a city.
How's the dentist?
You had to agree to stay here for at least 6 years.
I don't think anyone can do that today. That's a bit boring.
Well, you had to agree to live in Gothenburg for at least 6 years before.
You can just register to be a citizen here and then go again.
Once they've filtered you out, that's a valuable work skill.
Yeah, mate.
That's like Australia.
You will stay.
You'll get shot if you try to live.
Oh wow, look at this. Ooh. I hate that the light's reflecting off these things so much. I can't really get a decent picture of them. That's amazing. And then there looks like a flintlock rifle. That flintlock is completely straight though, isn't it? Like, do you know what I mean?
Why doesn't it translate that? Why is there just that tiny bit of English?
Yeah, there's some stuff that's been translated and some stuff that didn't really make it. There's a book up the front there you can get that's got all the translations in. Look at the size of this book. This is the very first copy of Taking Flight. Oh man.
It's a weapon.
That's the Bible. Yeah, big Bible. You got the sword and the Bible. Not only merchants and craftsmen govern the new city, two powerful institutions were the military and the church. And that's a Bible. Holy hell, man, that's crazy big. Check out this room while I'm smashing into displays and what have you. Look at the artwork that's gone into this. I don't even think this is part of the display. I think this is just part of the museum. There's like a trowel thing there, that's pretty cool. But look at this room. And I'm pretty sure this isn't even part, like, it's part of the museum obviously, but it's not part of the displays or anything. Wow, there you go. Okay, fair enough. Oh wow. It's number 3 Sabre, is that what it is? Oh wow. And then there are more flintlock pistols, eh?
Well, that is exactly why they used to have the metal around the edge. Yeah. Nice long barrels, not to make them more accurate, to make them easier to hit people with.
Okay, so sadly, you good people, I think my camera is finally running out of battery. It's about halfway down. So there might not be more video from the museum, unfortunately, unless we see something really interesting. This is cool though, this massive galleon ship that I think is part of the East India Trading Company, which, if you remember back to Amsterdam, me and Carl did... My battery ran out. Sorry about that, people. I've made it to Stenzo. I've stayed here the night already. EG should be meeting me soon. And this is all going to be one big long video because I haven't been able to sort it out yet, do you know what I mean? So it's all just getting loaded onto the camera, and yeah, so I'm at Stenzo. It's quite nice here. The drive up here was horrible. I'm feeling really homesick and that, but let me just take a little tour out here. So you got a service building over here. And then you got the toilets over there. The reception is up there somewhere. So yeah, I don't really know what to tell you. I'm running out of food because obviously I didn't want to travel through loads of countries with loads of food in my freezer box. I'm just watching Pippi Peterson. She's such a legend. Yeah, I didn't want to travel with loads of food in my cooler box because it would just go out of date real quick. Like, the longest you can keep stuff in there is really like 2-3 days if it's meat and milk and shit like that. So even cheese goes off. Like, cheese starts to go mouldy in there pretty quick. So it's better than leaving it out in the open air, but at the same time you got to be hot on it. I think there might even still be some eggs in there, but I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. After my driving yesterday, I'm probably very wrong. There are some egg shells and some goop in there, but not really eggs. So yeah, I'm just waiting for EG to turn up. He's got work at 10:45, I think, so it's only going to be like a flying visit. And then I've got to get on and do a 5-hour drive up to the next, well, the next campsite. And then tomorrow I'll be getting on a ferry. I don't know why I'm showing you this direction. I should really be showing you this direction. Look at all my dirty clothes and my bag and my water bucket, do you know what I mean? Weird. So yeah, this is Stenzo. It's very peaceful here. It's proper campsite. They've got like a food truck and everything that comes in, and they've got a shop, and they've got showers, washing machines, the works. So it's a proper campsite. But again, I think I prefer the simplicity of city camp. It's so dumb. Right, there you go. They haven't got a city camp in Sweden as far as I know. Oh yeah. And I've absolutely got to check out at 12. There's no light. I can't do it like I did at City Camp. There's no light. Oh, can I have a couple more hours or whatever? No, you must be out by 12. So yeah. All right. Next video I should be with EG. So I'll see you soon. Look who it is! It's EG!
Yay!
Oh, man.
Oh, this is so weird.
Oh man. Now EG is on top of the bus, inspecting the solar system. This is mad, man. Meeting up with your friends that you've only spoken to on the internet is just like the most perfect thing ever. I love it.
Fucking yeah. It's a bit dirty up here.
Oh yeah, I bet. It's alright, I never get the roof on camera.
Is the paint coming off?
Oh, that's not good. Oh, whoops, I might have to get up there and... Oh, you know what that is? That's the anti-rust paint.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's good, I guess.
Yeah, not as good, but I can get up there and fix it. Are you alright to get down? I should probably put this camera down. Okay, so we've made it to another campsite, but unfortunately they don't have Wi-Fi, so I still can't upload this video yet. So it's going to be a really, really long one. And tomorrow I'm going to be on the boat to Estonia, and I'm getting a bit nervous about that. I'm getting further and further away from home. I know Laura's going to look after me, and you know, we're good friends and that, but I am still a bit nervous. So yeah, I'll probably get some video footage off the boat tomorrow. So yeah, and this is going to be one long video. It's going to be like a Superbus movie, so I hope you guys enjoy. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm on the boat. I've made it onto the ferry. So we're about to leave Sweden and head to Estonia. I'm a bit relieved actually. This was the most worrying part of the whole trip, and I've managed to pull it off. So yeah, the docks were all under construction, so it was a nightmare getting around them. I didn't know where to go, but I'm on the boat and I'm ready to get to Estonia and just, you know, relax. Finally somewhere I can rest for a few days, or for a little while, as opposed to just jumping from campsite to campsite. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, check out this view. I might go on and explore the ship. I've already found my seat, but I think I've got to check in at reception. But everything on the boat, like, apart from the warning signs, is in other languages. It's not in English, so I'm having a real difficult time understanding everything. But yeah, that's what happens when you go to a foreign country. There's the dock down there, so you can see it's basically all under construction. So the TomTom didn't have a clue, I didn't have a clue, but we're moving now. We're on our way. We're going to Estonia. Yeah. I'm sitting out here having a cigarette and I saw this on the life jacket box. I'm pretty sure that's blood. You'd have thought they'd have wiped that off at least, eh? This place is amazing. All these little islands and that. Imagine how cool would it be to just set up on one of these islands. Just live completely off the grid, that'd be awesome. Oh man. Pull a Jamie Mansell. But yeah, we're leaving now, so goodbye Sweden, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me, and I'll probably see you again soon. Onward! Well, here we are. We made it. We are in Estonia, safe and sound with Law. And yeah, we're about to hit the country. I'm just doing this video quickly so I can wrap this video up. And then once we get to the country, we'll do a sort of, I guess, a combo video and really explain what's going on. I might even get some fishing done. I think Lord's going to make some jam and things like that. So it's going to be a bit of an adventure. That's going to be cool. But we've made it. This is the house we're staying at the second. And then we're going to take this beast and drive it to the country, and yeah, so that's going to be it from me for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Take it easy, all the best, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye bye.